Hello everyone. In this video we're going to discuss what a minor pentatonic scale is and how to play it in the so-called A minor form of A minor pentatonic. Now first, let's talk a little bit about what a minor scale would look like on the guitar. Now if we start with the open string A and we play natural notes, in other words, no sharps or flats, up the fifth string like this, we play A, B on the second fret, C on the third fret, D, fifth fret, E, seventh fret, F on the eighth fret, G on the 10th fret, and A on the 12th fret. This is a so-called A minor or A natural minor scale. You'll hear about different types of minor scales. The natural minor scale is, for those of you who know a bit of theory, you'll know that it's related to the major scale. So we could say that A natural minor is the relative minor of C major. But without going into too much theory, what I want to show you is that, again, if I play those natural notes, no sharps or flats, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, I get an A natural minor scale. Now, there are 7 unique notes in that scale. In a minor pentatonic scale, we have 5 notes. And what you can do is you can think of the minor pentatonic as a natural minor scale with 2 notes omitted. And the 2 notes, interestingly, are the notes that allow for the inclusion of a half step in the scale. So let me demonstrate this really quickly. If I play A, B, that's a whole step, but B to C is a half step. Now you'll notice there's another place in the scale. As I come up, D, E to F is a half step, or a 1 fret distance. And then we go a whole step from F to G, and whole step from G to A. Now, the minor pentatonic, if you remove the 2nd note of the scale and the 6th note of the scale, in this case the B and the F, you've removed the possibility of having a half step occur in the music. Let me show you what I mean. If I play A, I skip the 2nd, I go right to the minor 3rd. That's a distance of 3 frets. Open, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 frets, 2 frets. Now I'm going to skip the F and go up 3 frets to G, and then I'm back to A. So I think of the minor pentatonic as an A natural minor scale with the 2nd and the 6th removed, which gives us just 2 types of intervals. We've got either a minor 3rd or 3 fret distance, or a major 2nd, a 2 fret distance. So all of the notes in the scale are separated by either a minor 3rd, 3 frets, or a major 2nd, 2 fret distance. And this is what gives the minor pentatonic its sort of utility, because it doesn't include those half steps. It's less dissonant than other scales, and it kind of fits in more places. So you'll hear it in blues, or you'll hear it in African music, you'll hear it in country music, you'll hear it in jazz. It's sort of a multi-purpose tool and useful for a lot of different genres because it doesn't have half steps. So at any rate, that's a little theory about what a minor pentatonic scale is in terms of its construction, but this course is really about learning practical patterns and memorizing these patterns on the fretboard. So we're going to move on to the so-called A minor form of A minor pentatonic. Now, when I say the A minor form, what I mean is that it's literally surrounding an A minor chord. So if I play this first scale, I'm going to go ahead and play it against just an A minor chord. So something like this. So 1, 2, here we go, and so what I did is I started on the lowest available tone, which in this case is actually the E. It's the 5th of the chord. and then I moved up to the highest available tone in the position, which in this case is the G, or the flat seventh, relative to the chord. Those are the basic scale tones. Now, in order to create a little bit more melodic possibility in our improvisations, we want to practice patterns other than just scale-wise patterns. And so I've included a few things for you to look at. One thing is to play what we could call thirds in the scale. Now, this could be a little bit confusing because these aren't thirds like when we play thirds in a major scale like this. Those are actual thirds. We play the first note of the scale, then we play the third note of the scale, then we play the second note of the scale, second, third, fourth, so that's a third away. In this case, we're playing a note of the scale, we're skipping a note to go to the next note. So I have the, the thirds in parentheses in the description because they're not truly thirds, they're actually thirds and fourths. But within the minor pentatonic, we're playing notes that are 3 notes away. The terminology is not so important right now. What we want to do is learn to play these patterns. So let's go ahead and play this pattern where we're skipping a tone each time, and we'll play it against this loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to play a pattern that is just a little bit of a melodic design that repeats. We could call these sequences. I'm going to play 3 notes in a row. I'll go back to the middle note and then play 3 notes from there, and so forth. And when I get to the top note, I'll play 3 notes down, come back a note, play 3 notes. So we're weaving through the scale a little bit. This one will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.